low rider, and east all come around.
Yeah! Did you ever feel like when you were growing up you felt bullied? No one really cared, no one really understood your value and your worth? Well, in the auto industry, that's how Kia felt. Until they made the 2018 Kia Stinger. Check it out.
She gotta shake a little something, ooh. Throwing that thing from left, right, side to side. She gotta have her own money, oh yeah. Shout out to the girls that pay rent on time. If you ain't here to party, take your ass back home. If you getting naughty, baby, here's my phone. Slide with your boy to the bar, slide with your boy to the car. I've been searching everywhere and now here you are. Ooh, chunky.
Now, usually what they say is that all the magic truly happened is when you're in the bedroom. Well, for cars, it's really what's under the hood. So, Kia, for the last 7 years, has been trying to get it together, but they finally did it. They basically packed 365 horsepower on a 3.3 liter V6 engine twin turbo. And it does 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Who would have thought? But check this out. When we get on the road, we'll see if it's really true. Now, for years, Kia's been known as the throwback car. You know, they've been the Costco of the automakers. They have been the Target and Walmart, the discounted car that it's just a machine and you shouldn't enjoy it, but it's just transportation. Not anymore. Kia's actually figured it out. Putting their symbol right in the very front, the Kia emblem here, they are very proud of what they put out there. Paying attention to the details, giving it that ultimate luxury features to it. Giving it the chrome accents around the grille and their signature tiger nose grille. Now, usually a lot of makes out there put certain things on vehicles that make completely no sense. But Kia's figured out, paying attention to what this car really needs to perform the way it needs to. Making sure that there's ventilations right through here in the front grille, making sure that the air goes through the wheel well and then comes right out. Little details like that really separate the car from the pack. Let's take a look at the wheels here and see what they've done there to make sure that this car performs and sticks on the road the way it does. Now, this is my favorite part of cars in general. I like to know what type of shoes they put on their vehicles. And I like to think of myself as a connoisseur of shoes. I mean, not these shoes, I mean like these shoes. But nevertheless, I love the shoe game. And so should car guys. They should love the shoe games that they're putting on these cars as well. Now, they could have put on the chrome finish on the wheels, but let's just be honest, that's the 1990s. So what they've done is that they made sure that they paid attention to the details, making sure that the gloss that's on this particular rim, it is synchronized all the way throughout the vehicle, and we'll keep looking through the vehicle when it comes down to it. But I love that they've done with the 5-spoke here. Now, if you're still embarrassed that it has a Kia emblem on the wheel, they do have some accessories where you can change it out, which I think is pretty cool. Now, typically, you only find Brembo brakes on superior cars, luxury cars, performance cars. Well, the Kia Stinger is in that category now, folks. And that's why they made sure that they put the Brembo brakes in there as well, making sure that you have better braking power, cornering, and making sure that you have the performance you need to make sure that your shoes don't fall off. Now, they usually say that the side profile is not important. I beg to differ. If you see the design through this vehicle, you can see the power line that goes all the way through the vehicle. It gives it that sense of motion even at a standstill. Hence the reason why they put a power line all the way through, bringing it down straight to the mid-waist as well and bringing that same concept through. Really looks like it's moving, but we're really at still. Now, one of the favorite parts of a car, I like to think, is the booty. It's the butt of the car. It's the rear end. I love it. And Kia is proud of it as well. Again, putting the emblem right in the middle of the vehicle, letting you know that it is a Stinger and it is a GT. Has a lot of great things that they've put back here. Making sure that it has a dual exhaust system and making sure that it's very prominent and letting you know that this thing screams performance. Has the rear sensors that are back here as well as a rear view camera. But this is my favorite option on a GT2. That's a power liftgate. Pretty dope. I think that screams luxury. I hope you think so too. Now in the car business, we used to always have bets that who could put a customer in a trunk. Well, in this case, because it's a fastback and we can actually close this thing, let's see if this is really true to its nature and then the room in the back. So let's try it. Let's go for it. All right, kids, remember, don't try this at home. I think it works. Hello? Hello? How do you open this? Oh. Now, I don't recommend that for any of the kids, but you could basically say that the Kia Stinger has a lot of room in the trunk. Got a lot of stuff in the trunk. I love it. Now, usually for tall buyers, say 6 foot. I like to think that I'm 6 foot, but I'm not. I'm Filipino. So I'm about 5'9", 5'10". Now, as a 5'9", 5'10", you can see that I have enough room back here to fit pretty comfortably. Making sure that I'm okay, I have enough head space here as well. I got some ventilations back here, little ventilations portions here. I can make it hot or cold. I got a USB port down here as well, and then about a 12 volt as well. So they're making sure that everyone that does sit in the back is feeling a little bit comfortable. Not bad. Now you can see in this vehicle, there's a lot of great things that you could see that are very prominent in this particular Stinger. You obviously have the bigger screen that is located here. It's about an 8-inch screen. Has Apple CarPlay or Android CarPlay as well. Ventilations that are throughout here, giving you a lot more comfort as far as climate is concerned. Chrome finishes all the way through, giving it a more distinguished look as far as the Stinger is concerned. And then dual climate controls and everything as far as the necessities as far as air climate is concerned. But here's my favorite. We live in California and it doesn't get very cold, right? It gets pretty warm. So they actually do have air conditioning ventilation systems in here, but the times it does get warm, we do have heated seats as well. So I think that's a pretty awesome feature that they've actually put on here. Right here, they have the electronic parking brake, right? And you also have drive modes where you can actually change it from smart, eco, comfort, sport, and you can actually customize your driving habits and how you want this car to perform. I think that's pretty badass. Now the great thing about the Stinger as well, and what Kia has done, is they made sure that this infotainment is actually pretty intuitive. I mean, everything here is as far as we can make sure that we can see how many miles per hour we're doing. You got the compass that is located there, the lane keeping assist, and then also you can actually change a lot of the things here. You can actually customize everything that you want, from door assistance to the way the door opens, the lights, the sound, the convenience of the vehicle. Pretty ingenious when it comes down to it. And then you can take a look at all the different gauges that are out throughout this vehicle as well. Now, if you can tell right here in the top left here, you can see that you can actually change your different modes, right? You can go to comfort, eco, sport. You can do everything here. My favorite is custom. Sometimes I like the car to perform in a more sportier, but I want to make sure that it has that comfort that I want as well. So I love the idea that they have actually changed the modes and allowing the driver to control the way this car feels. Now, I know a lot of you guys are asking or probably telling yourself, dude, don't try to sell me the car. The car's already pretty badass. And I get it. You just want me to drive the car. So we're really going to see if this thing really clocks at 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. I hope you're ready for a ride. Make sure that your timer's on, because I'm going to shoot a quick video and see how fast it goes. Late. Tonight, I wanna know you. 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 Tonight, I wanna stupid, isn't it? Hey folks, thanks again for spending the time with me, taking a look at the new Kia Stinger 2018. It is one of the most notable cars out there in the market and such a badass car, and I'm glad I got to experience it, and I'm glad that you got to experience this as well. Now, thank you to the Kirby Kia Auto Group in Ventura County for allowing me to take this car out, show it to the people out there. And for any other dealerships out there right now, if there's a car on your lot that you think that I can show and bring a little bit of spice and a little bit of knowledge out to the world, give me a call, hit me up. For everyone else, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you comment below and let me know what type of content you want me to put out. Again, this is John Resurrection, and I'm keep selling cars like candy bars. Late!